Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how I make my Haitian rice and peas. To get started, I have about half a cup of olive oil in my pan, and I'm using this Caribbean spice, which in Haiti we call épice. This is consist of some garlic and some green onions and black pepper and parsley, and I just put it in the blender and put some black pepper in there and blend it up so you get this spice. So I have about a tablespoon and a half. So you fry this up, let it fry up until it gets to about golden brown. Okay guys, as you can see, it's nice. It's got that nice golden brown. So now I'll be using some lima beans. This is a package and a half of lima beans. I rinse it out and put it in there. And the lima beans come in a package like this. You can find this at any of your local grocery stores. I got mine from Walmart. So I put this in and kind of stir it up. And now I got some coconut milk, which is a must in rice and peas. So this is about half of the can I have left. So I put half of that in there. This is where your good flavor comes in. And I have my stove at set between the high and the medium. So not quite at the high. I'm gonna put a little bit more. All right. So I have that in there. And to that I'll put tomato and a half. I use that Roma tomato. And then I have some parsley and some thyme, and I just tied it up, put it in there. I put it like that, that way I don't have to search for it when I'm done. So I tie them together, wash it clean, and then I have a piece of bell pepper, and I use some cloves. Put it in there, and I use the pepper to cook it, that way it's not spread all over. It's easier to take out when it's done. And I use 1.5 cubes of Maggie. So we call them Maggie cubes, which these can be found at your local grocery store. It won't be that real little, but you'll find the Maggie cubes at your local grocery store. And this is optional. This is Haitian mushroom Maggie, and it makes my rice just a little dark color. So I put a whole one in there. Like I said, this is optional because I know it can't be found in too many places. Unless you live in New York or in Miami, you can easily find that. So I let this simmer for a little while. And then I cover it up, let it simmer for a little while, and I'll add some water once it's done. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I let the bean simmer, and because of that mushroom Maggi cube, that's why it's dark, and I like it like that. So now you add your water. I don't really measure since I've been cooking this for a long time, but I believe it's 2 cups of water to each cup of rice. So yeah, so like I said, I'm expecting company, so I want to make, you know, a good amount of rice. So now you just wait till your water boil. You put your rice. Wash your rice before you put it. That's a must, guys. You must wash your rice. Wash my rice. So it's time to go ahead and put it in. My mom taught me this little trick. If you like me, you don't want to measure your water or your rice, you can put the water, and as you add the rice, make sure you dump it directly on the center of your pot. And she always tell me, make sure you make a little mountain. Make sure your rice is definitely on top of your water. And it's all, of course, it's always easier to add water. So if your rice is not cooked even, you can always add a little water. So you want to have less than more, basically. So what I do to make sure that I definitely have less, I take a spoon and just simply take some of the water out until you can see the rice on top of the water. Make you a little mountain. So I just take some water out, like I said. And at this point I still have my temperature at the same. So in between high and medium. And now you stir up your rice. And wait till the water go completely down. Okay guys, so it's been about a good 7 minutes, and as you can see the water is pretty much almost dry. So now you need to stir it up. My rice definitely don't look cooked yet, and this is when we're gonna finish up the cooking, because I like my rice nice and grainy, but obviously I need it to be cooked. So as you can see, it's not cooked, it still looks a little rough. So the water that I took out earlier, I'll take some of it and just put some back in there. Like I say, you can always add more water, but man, you don't want to make rice that look like porridge. You definitely don't want that. But as long as you add your rice the way I showed you how to do it, make sure your rice is on top of your water, you should be fine. So now you need to steam your rice so it can cook evenly. I use a piece of foil and I just put it around, just like so. Since I have a big pot, I'll use more than one piece. Because I need it to be steamed nice and evenly. And I turn down my heat to in between medium and slow. I mean in between medium and low, not slow. Yeah, I'm definitely having a slow day today. But anyway, so you let it simmer, and I think I'll leave it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys what the finished product looks like. Okay, it's been half hour. I took longer because I went to do my face. But yeah, the rice is done, so now you just remove the covers. And you guys remember that bell pepper with the cloves we put, so now it's just easier to see all that stuff. You know, when you're eating a rice and you bite on a piece of that clove, it don't really taste good. At least not to me. And nobody got time to pick all these little cloves out. So this is the parsley and the thyme. So yeah, so your rice is pretty much done. Hope this was helpful, and can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with your friend, and please subscribe so you can stay tuned so I can have more of this kind of videos coming up. Thanks you guys. Yeah, you want that nice thick, I mean not too runny and not too